go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business, two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Tyler Glasnow will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
2 words, Matt: high ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
And now in the box, Jose Ramirez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1, and we are underway in Tampa.
First pitch, 7-11.
Ready with the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the catcher, number 55.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ball 3.
2 strikes.
3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So next to hit is Eddie Rosario. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 23 driven in. The 0-1 offering.
Ball.
And it's 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now.
Hey.
3-1.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count now, 3-2. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Indians 2, the Rays nothing. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So stepping in is Brandon Lau. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Brandon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Gonna be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Two out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, inside.
A Rosarena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 2, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete. It's the Indians 2, the Rays nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andres Jimenez trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Now the pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll take a look at ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 11 home runs and 29 driven in. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Batting up, the first baseman, number 17.
So now to the plate, Austin Hedges, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
Next, it'll be Jose Ramirez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 0-2 home. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Manuel Margot.
The center fielder, Manuel.
First offering.
Margot.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. They'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is in the air to right. Luplow is there, one away.
Batting sixth.
Time for a
The
look at the
shortstop,
Cleveland Indians'
Willie
defensive setup today.
Adames.
And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Into the box, Willie Adames. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Ramirez is there on to first, and there are two down.
Batting seventh. The third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Michael Brasso trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 1-1. Two out, nobody on. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Phillips is on his horse, and no one will track it down. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. High high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The average down at an even 220. 14 homers and 34 driven in. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 9, Eddie Rosario.
So now into the box is Eddie Rosario. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball just inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
3-2 full count. And the payoff pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Bottom of the third now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
The designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 7 homers and 32 driven in. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
One and two. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
The batter,
He looks
number 8,
really sharp out there,
second
guys.
baseman, Brandon Lau.
In now, Brandon Lau. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The count now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Mike Zunino would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
That's the ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Lau is off of first with 2 away. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow as we begin the top of the
Leading off
4th.
with Cleveland, the right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Ball
2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Count 3-1.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Franmil Reyes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Next to hit, Austin Hedges grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and up next will be Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
First offering. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, right fielder, Brett Phillips.
No one on with 1 down, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. First pitch on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
Phillips is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Under it is Hedges, and that's out number 3. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0. Cody Reed, the 6-foot 5-inch left-hander, takes over on the mound now. So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Fly ball to straightaway left. Arozarena comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
And now Roberto Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's it.
One out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Next, here is Cesar Hernandez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Reed is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 1-0. There goes the runner. Now a swing and a ground ball, and a perfect hit and run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts, but right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Eddie Rosario is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Margot. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That misses. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 8.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 4, the Rays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in once again is Willie Adames. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The windup and the 0-1. Adames has had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. And now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Austin Meadows is on deck. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
There's ball 4.
Pitch it down.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Wendell.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They trail here 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
First pitch on its way.
Inside ball left.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Jimenez is retired, and there's one away. Franmil Reyes will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Bases are empty, one man out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up straight up as this is right around home plate, and he'll reach over his head to make the play, and a sparkling play it was to end the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Lau. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. First offering. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Luplow is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in will be Mike Zunino. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No.
One out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena. Fouled away. Flew out last time up. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Nope.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 4-0. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The throw pulls him off the bag.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Chris Mazza comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So now to the plate, Roberto Perez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ramirez stands at second with no outs. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Grounded to first, scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Up next for Cleveland, The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Next to dig in, Cesar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. 1 out and a runner on third. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Rosario. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby this time up. 2 outs, a little bit different. Can't just pop something out to an outfielder and steal an RBI. You're going to have to find some green grass.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Brett Phillips will bat next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The right fielder, Brett.
First pitch on its way.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Three and 1.
Now, that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Bases are empty, one man out. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Count is 2-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Fouled away. Runners on first with one down. On the ground to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with two runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave here with one out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Logan Allen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there now, and he has it, two gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Working on hanging another 0 the pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Rays strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Andrew Kittredge has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So here is Ahmed Rosario. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he fouls this one off.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Again, another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Andres Jimenez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Franmil Reyes would be next. The 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 4-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The first baseman, Joey.
Now here's the first offering.
Wendell.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
The 1-0. Allen, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A ball and 2 strikes now. And now a pitch on the way. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Brandon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the AB now. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Now another 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but
Now
instead
batting,
he gets the
catcher,
fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Next to stand in is Mike Zunino. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Luplow finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
The center fielder, the 32, from
First offering. Now the 1-0. is swung on and missed. Strike one.
That's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
The ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Austin Hedges, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 0-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Margot on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto.
Now to the plate, Roberto Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Phillips able to track it down for the 3rd out. Indians leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Nick Whitgren enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now at the plate, here is Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting, right fielder, Brett Phillips.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Phillips. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Whitgren, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 1 out, nobody on. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
The batter, the center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Digging in next, Manuel Margot. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Still 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
And now here is Willie Adames, singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Indians will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-0 the score tonight. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shane Bieber earns his 8th victory of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Tyler Glasnow was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa, Watney, and our whole crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.